Good evening. Good evening. Let's just get straight into it. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm Zab, dumb blonde and Swedish guy. I'm in a room full of synthesizers. Because why not? So we're going to play some music. I'm testing some new solutions to my technical difficulties. One is very low tech. I realized that part of the problem we're having was due to this poor computer getting overheated. When it gets overheated, it throttles down the CPU, and then suddenly things that work stop working. Well, what's the solution to overheating? Well, I have a fan. I don't mean you, because yes, you're my fan too. But I have a fan. Like a literal big blowy thing that blows blowy stuff. Which keep it a little cooler in here. So we see if we run into the overheat issue. If we do, then I'll just, I don't know, play less complicated chords or something. Let's see what we can do. So I prepared a little music before. It was a test. So you see me not recording anything yet. I need the moon on though. Oops. I want the nice moon. So here's the moon. I'm gonna put the moon over here. The moon is lit. Things are happening. I have my gin and tonic with no gin in it. Things are looking good. Nothing has broken yet. I'm monitoring my CPU temperatures. So this is gonna be really interesting. But if you're watching this, welcome. I'm Zap. I improvise stupid music. Why? I don't know. Because it's fun. I like it. You know, I don't make much of a difference about singing a song or just talking. I mean, I could be singing the song, I could be talking, I could be sitting here, I could be walking. Bran Flake Man, hey, that's a nice username, I like it. We're gonna punch a button or two, we're gonna count to 5 or maybe 2. I don't know what we're doing, I don't know where we're at. And yes, I had to put down my cat, but that was the sad shit we did the other stream. Let's not get into the tears again, that was boring and sad and depressing, and now we're gonna be kicking ass. Mr. Benton is here per usual. If my face looks red, it is not the light. My face is red. I spent... No, I was late too, Soloido. You're not late. I've been mowing the lawn, and it's very sunny in Sweden, so I'm totally sunburned. Basically, I will die soon. Today is Sweden's National Day. I'm not sure what that even means. So, June 6th has some kind of... I mean, in the US you have 4th of July, and everybody knows what 4th of July is about. In Swedish we have June 6th. Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought. So, June 6th is somehow a national day in Sweden. And it's a holiday. We recently, only like in the 90s, turned it into a holiday. Something like that, right? I was wrong, I know that. Close, but no cigars, they say. I was still wrong, but let's keep it like that. Those are the wrong notes, I know that, but... So I have to solve that eventually. I should fix those notes, but I'm too lazy. Those are the wrong notes, I know, I know. Let me check my CPU temperature now. See if our theories are good. Ah yes. Ah yes. Core frequency went down. But why? We're not overheating. We're not overheating yet. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Look at all the pretty graphs I have. Oh wait, no, I can't show you the pretty graphs because that's actually what breaks everything. This is very interesting. So we're using 98% CPU now, it says. And now it dropped down again. So what was that? We lost core frequency. Look at this. Look at this. The beauty of this. Statistics. You see this? That's where the scratchiness was. That's because the core frequency dropped and that made the CPU suddenly be 100%. But we weren't, okay, the heating went up a little bit, but, well, at least we have some kind of explanation of what's going on now. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. And those are still the wrong notes. It's still the wrong note. Oh, now it's going down again. What did I do? But this is good. This is very interesting. Now at least I know some things are going wrong. That is good data. Now if I can figure out what triggers it. I mean, it's throttling down the CPU hard, but why? I tried to undervolt the CPU too, and so now, yeah, this is fascinating. I don't think it's background processes. Wow. It's a little odd because I tested this earlier. Whoa. I tested this earlier and it was working fine. But you can see now, it's turned down the CPU clock speed. And that's what's peaking the CPU. That's pretty interesting. What's the temperature? It's 64 degrees. It's not even warm. And now you can see, yeah, now it turned up the clock speed, which made CPU utilization completely drop. So at least we know what's going on now. We know what's going on. It's thermal. I should maybe clean my fans on the computer. It could be simple that I need to do an air duster in the vents in the machine. But it's huge. I mean, look at how it's from CPU completely spiking to going down. And the interesting part, what I did, if you remember from yesterday, the other day, I switched to the second GPU for OBS, which helped things a lot. But maybe that GPU is now hotter and actually is heating up other things. And I think I can actually see the GPU temperature. Let me see. It's on here, GPU 1. It's 64 degrees. GPU 0, for some reason I don't have temperature for. Interesting. Now it's happening again. Okay. But this is good and bad. Bad in the sense... Oh god. Sorry about the noise. This is sort of good and bad at the same time, in the sense that it's good that we finally know what the heck is going on. It's obviously bad. No, it's not really, that's the thing, I agree. It's not completely hot, so why is it throttling my CPU? At least like 65 degrees, it's like completely normal temperature, so why is it throttling down the CPU for that? And can I turn it off? Because this is the Intel Extreme Tuning utility, where I'm, in theory, supposed to be able to undervolt the machine and a bunch of shit. But I'm not sure it works on this CPU. It might be this CPU is too pedestrian to have the undervolting feature. But I mean, I'm happy that we have some understanding of why this shit is not working. I'm gonna try something completely else. Give me 1 second. This might break things. It has break things before. It's the Dogecoin. Yes, Dogecoin is following my CPU temperature. Let me test the thing. This will break audio for a few seconds, so you won't hear me now. Understand this tuning utility more. Clearly, I'm a dumb one Swedish guy. Let's make some. I'm having a feeling. Let me test something. Okay. Because, as you might recall, one of the issues I had was because I updated my OBS. Okay, that didn't work. And one thing OBS new version is different is they're using a different method for desktop capture. Or it has options for it. This is very interesting. Oh, now temperatures are... Yeah, that temperature... Wait, why did temperatures go up while we weren't doing anything? We're not even playing music now. I should maybe clean out my CPU from dust. Dust. You think I should downgrade to OBS to the previous version? Because the thing is, what I did is I set OBS to use the other GPU, which helped a lot with many other things, but this problem now is happening instead. you can see now if I'm going to, where is it? It's on processes. You can see that OBS is using, it's actually using both GPUs, because I think it's using GPU 1, come on, don't scratch on me now. GPU 1 is an NVIDIA thingy, and it's using that for the whole, like compositing what you see. But it's also using GPU for encoding. So the bytes that are coming to you guys are encoded on the GPU. I tried to set up the software encoding, and that was just insanely, that sucked all my CPU. But this is kind of interesting. What's going on down here? GPU1 copy. Yeah. Interesting. And now we're, yeah, the temperature. But it's definitely, yeah, I think it's the temperature, but what is spiking the temperature here so much? And then when temperature goes up, it drops the clock. And when it drops the clock, then yeah, CPU utilization goes up, even though the CPU is not doing anything more. Yeah, I might need to downgrade this and see what happens. This is pretty interesting. So, my friends, this is a boring stream, obviously. How are you guys doing? How is life or wherever you are? Well, I should probably blow an air duster through this is all a laptop, you know. Let me show you that real quick. I mean, everything is happening on this thing. It's an Asus laptop, not something super advanced, but it's not the cheapest. I mean, you can get a laptop for $200. This is not a $200 laptop. This is like a almost $2,000 laptop, but it's also not a $5,000 laptop, which it could be in theory. So I don't know. But this is really interesting. Really interesting. I get a feeling it's not liking actually doing the screen capture. It's like now when I switched away from something that is doing the screen capture, it's almost as if it's, which I then obviously can't show you because then I start doing the screen capture again. So it's almost as if the screen capture is making it worse. And this is riveting content for all the billions of you that are watching now. Let me fix this. So it's actually Sweden's National Day, as I was saying a minute ago. And yeah, as Swedes, we don't really sort of care about this thing so much. It's even like, in theory, we have this day for hundreds of years. But nobody gave a crap until somebody decided in the 90s to make it a holiday. The problem was they removed a different holiday, and the other holiday was somehow related to Easter. I only don't follow, which meant that always happened on a Monday, which meant you were always off that Monday. But this National Day is always June 6th, which obviously moves around the week. And like, obviously today it's Sunday, so do I get an extra day off? No, I don't get an extra day off, because yeah. So people were actually annoyed, like, you took our day that was always a day off and moved it to a day that's not always a day off, but oh well. did not press that button. So I always have to sit there watching CPU temperatures. That's fun. Yeah, I'll have to spend my day watching the temperature gauge on the CPU. That's pretty interesting. It's riveting content. Watching a CPU temperature graph to know how much music you can play. I don't know how many notes I dare to push, because the temperature will change. If I push them too hard, the music might be shitty and bad. It might. If I push them too much, if I push too many buttons, this will happen. So I have to be careful what I play to not let the CPU temperature get too high. Those are the rules I'm playing by now. Interesting challenge. Interesting challenge. That chord is wrong, I think, but oh well. So, these are the rules now. I have to be careful so the CPU don't get too hot. I have to be careful not to overheat a lot. I have to be careful so the CPU doesn't get too hot. I have to be careful not to overheat, not to overheat. I have to be careful so the CPU doesn't get too be happy. I have to be careful not to overheat. Poor computer I have to be careful so the CPU temperature going slightly up. I have to play less notes. I have to be careful not to overheat. This is hilarious. It's like walking a tightrope. Now I have to suddenly pay attention to what I'm playing, why I'm playing it, and how I'm playing it. I have to be careful so the CPU doesn't get too hot. I have to be careful so I can't get over 72 degrees, apparently. I have to be careful so the CPU doesn't get too hot. I have to be careful not to overheat. I have to be careful. Okay, I haven't overheated yet. I should make these widgets for CPU temperature. I should get someone in here so I know what's happening. But this is good and bad. It's good in the sense that, okay, now we know why things have been breaking. Yeah, it's throttling down the CPU. The scratchiness is coming. Okay. Good. Bad. But if I'm really careful now... But the weird thing is the temperature never went too high. So why did it decide to throttle down? I need to study this. Because there was no temperature peak that would cause this. Assuming, of course, the throttling regulator in the CPU is seeing the very same stuff I'm seeing. Huh. I have more numbers here. This is an app called Throttle Stop that's supposed to fix these kind of things. But I don't see it doing anything useful. Except, of course, it wasn't running. Interesting, so I've started it now, see what's happening. You guys are like, wow, this dude is debugging his CPU live on the stream. Can he be any less interesting? We're supposed to hear music. So let's try to make some music. Have to be careful so the CPU doesn't get too hot. I have to be careful not to. Okay, I can't do that. This is really interesting. This is really fascinating. I'm sitting here watching temperature curves instead of making music. That's very shitty on me. This is very interesting. So I put in a bigger undervolt for the CPU. We turned from a music making stream into an underclock and undervolt your CPU stream. Clearly not the idea from the beginning. Oh well. Okay, there's some plink and some plonk. Not sure what that helps. I like at least we have some idea of the problem. I don't like we don't have the solution to the problem. But at least I can sit and look at the little curve here and see when things are going bad, so I know I'm doing something silly. At least there's a curve I can look at to tell when shit's going wrong. At least there's a curve I can look at to tell when shit's going wrong. At least there's a curve I can look at. At least it is a curve. When the curves go down, things are bad. When that curve goes up, I'm less sad. So that's a thing, that's a thing. Good evening, Mr. Robson, and welcome to the screen. Tonight we have science happening. Let me show you the science. I figured out my entire problem is temperature related. And this line down here is CPU clock. And when it randomly decides to drop my CPU clock, well, of course, when it drops the CPU clock, utilization goes up because there's lots of CPU to go around, and that makes everything break. Yes, oh, now it's happening, see? It's throttling down. But the weird thing, that the top curve here is temperature. And it didn't really go up by much. It says 70 degrees. It's not even warm. It's weird. But it means that if I say less silly things, it might chill back down. And the irony is it actually seems to get hotter when I share the screen display like this. So let me stop doing that. Yeah, there's something temperature-ish happening. I'll take a air duster to this machine tomorrow. I'm trying to run all these tuning programs too. It's weird that this hasn't happened before, but technically it hasn't been this hot before. It's hot as hell. Even with my biggest fan, I bought a new fan to cool down the room. Interesting. Well, this is going to be a real bad, boring-ass screen, I know. Knowing is quarter the battle. I think maybe opening the back door will let more cool air in here also, but I should look at the machine's cooling. I should look at the cooling. Yes, I do know kind of what the problem is. And I mean, I could probably, you know, you have this laptop underlays which has fans in them that might cool the thing down or something. Because the thing is, when it's working, everything is working so much better now. Because before it was slight glitchiness the whole time, like here and there. Now it's like it's perfect, and then it hits the thermal issue and it throttles down and everything goes to heck. And then it throttles back up and everything is perfect. I want to stick in the perfect zone ideally, so I can concentrate on making freaking music instead of being my own silly tech support. Yeah. And I mean, it is warm. Let me just open the door. Hang on a second. The reason I closed the door, I want to keep the smoke in here so you see the lasers, but nobody gives a shit about my lasers anyway, except me. So this might help some things. I can even turn the freaking lasers off, because nobody cares about my lasers. There we go. Lasers are off. It's cooler in here already. I could always put it back to the original GPU setting the way it was, but I could also try downgrading OBS, but if it really is a temperature thing, the reason I think it happened in relation with the upgrade can just be the weather got hotter on the same day, because it's hot as hell here in Sweden. And it's sweaty in here. Yeah, now it throttled down again. I just want to understand what triggers it. Can you tell me this? still not sure, though. I'm trying to understand this Intel Extreme Tuning utility. Whoa, oh. What did I do now? Oh, okay. I need to Google more about this. Oh well. Let's pretend I'm gonna understand this soon. So how you doing, Wayne? So what did you actually do to your poor arm? Ouch, that sounds painful. I've been lucky in that I never broken a bone. Oh, I should really knock on all wood. Luckily, there's wood on the edge of all my vintage synths, so I can knock on it. But I've yet to break any bones. God, I can't believe I said that, because now I will probably break some bones tomorrow. Why do I say these things? It's so stupid.
Here I am sitting, counting my eggs, counting my eggs before they hatch. That was weird drum sound. It was a dark day. It was a day when Wayne fell over. His shoulder was sore. It never had been before. Computers exploded in the night. Girls and women hunted him down. Pitchforks and torches were abound. Of gods and of men. Hopefully it will make Wayne better again. Keeping the door open has helped.
It's the door. It's the door. All the problems comes from 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 the door. temperature is very important. And we can push buttons until they're explodinated. All the problems comes from the door. That's what we learned. All the problems comes from the door. 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 Who knew? All the problems comes from the door. 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 Boom. Huh. Ish. So what do we learn from this? We learned you shouldn't fall on your shoulder. You should not close the door to a room full of synthesizers. Good lesson. And there's probably something else you shouldn't do. I can't think of what. No, that sounded bad. That's another good one. That's another good one. We should make a song about that. We should make a song about that. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go if you don't want it to be bad. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Chickadee boom boom. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Chickadee boom boom. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Shickety boom boom boom. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Tell me where the huskies go. Tell me what you are doing tonight. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. You are in Antarctica. You are a scientist. You are measuring ice core values. You ride with your sled dogs in front of you. And you know, when the call comes from the station, when the call comes, dinner is ready, all expeditions come back, dinner is ready, dinner is ready. You know what you need to be careful about. You know what you need to be careful about. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Yes. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. If you haven't learned your lesson before, you will learn it when the cook says, bring me some ice. I'm gonna make ice cream, take a scoop and dig out some snow. And you do it, and that's when you has something to show. Yes, you're going outside and you get in the snow because everybody wants ice cream. And in Antarctica, that's the way you do it. Probably not, but whatever, it's a song. And now you do the big mistake that nobody should do. You've done the unspeakable thing, and that's what will happen to you. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that. Yes, deep truths. Deep truths are being spoken here. Deep, deep truths. One shall not eat the snow with the yellowish chromaticity. Don't read that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out. Don't read that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't read that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Do not eat that yellow snow. There's no way that this will go in a positive way. It can only go bad. So please don't do it. You will be infinitely glad that you didn't. You will be infinitely glad that you didn't. You will be infinitely glad that you didn't. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't be infinitely glad. Watch out where the huskies go. That you didn't. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go tonight. Chickity boom boom. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay. So clearly the lesson is you keep the door open. It keeps the temperature in this room down. And my CPU doesn't thermal throttle. Woohoo! What else can we learn on a day like this? So what else can we learn from this? Tell me, my friend, what are we learning from this?
It's a dark time in the universe. When you don't know who's your friend or who's your enemy. When you're looking to the future of the frenemy that you might need to subject to your taste to make it perfect. What are you doing with your life when the darkness comes? It explodes in the night. What the teardrops are telling you somehow to do. There's 1,000 more things that you don't want to do. There's a reason I don't wanna tell you to do all the things that I'm doing right now. There is a reason I'm telling you now. Don't wanna be the one about. There is a reason I'm telling you things that I don't wanna know if you want to be here. There is a reason I don't wanna be the one only gonna tell you who to care. There is a reason everything's crap. There is a reason I'm telling you that. There is a reason everything's crap. There is a reason I'm telling you that. There is a reason everything's crap. There is a reason I'm telling you that. There is a reason.
Everything is dumb and blonde and Swedish. Everything is dumb and blonde. There's a spooky thing in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul, but you will be alone. There's a spooky thing in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul, but you will be alone. There's a spooky thing in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul, but you will be alone. There's a spooky thing in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul, but you will be alone. There's a spooky thing in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul, but you will be alone. Boom. Alright, my friends.
Alright, my friends. I think this is enough for tonight. Scratching is back. The mistake was I did a screen capture. Yeah, definitely throttling, definitely. So I need to tinker. I need tinkering. But I can't tinker right now because I'm live. And nobody wants to see me tinker. So I'm gonna give up. I'm going to make... Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not. This crap was a perfect ending song anyway, so I changed that. So I'll bid you all good night. This was educational. At least there's a reason.
There is a reason.
And now we know what it is.
Everything's crap.
I just have to fix it.
There is a reason.
So
I'm telling
maybe on Wednesday's stream I fixed it. We'll see.
there is a reason.
But good night everybody now.
Everything's
I will tune out.
Again.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. Good night.
There's a spooky in the heart of the man.
Sleep tight.
Never come back again. It will cut
I'll figure something out about the thermal throttling. Good night, my friends.
There's a spooky in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul. There's a spooky in the heart of the man that will never come back again. It will cut into your soul.
Thank you, Soloido. Have you guys seen the Par Hunt for a while? I'm missing him. Who's next? Good night.